This camera has been blurry every single time that I've tried to situate it and get everything right, so I hope it will go okay, girl. I hope it will go okay. So just a warning before you watch the video, I always seem to have issues with this camera because I need to get a new one. A portion of this video is blurry. If you want to watch up until that point and then just listen like it's a podcast, girl, listen, please hear your girl out, because I feel like I got a lot off my chest and I really do want to post this video. So if you love me, okay, stick around. Somebody buy me a new camera. Thank you. Bye. Hello beautiful souls. Today we are actually going to just be doing some skincare together and have a little chit chat while I do my eyebrows, redo my eyebrows I should say, because they're getting a little bushy, a little crazy, and I gotta fix them up. If you hear the birds in the background, you already know my daughter goes to sleep with birds. She takes a nap with bird sounds, so that is what that is, okay? Christmas time. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be talking about today. I don't even have a plan for today, but I'm just gonna do my thing and wing it, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. It'll all come to me. I have just been having a time, my friend. I have been having a time healing. Whenever I first started healing, I felt like I was on top of the world, right? And I feel like now I'm at the point where I just, ew, like this whole situation is gross. I hate healing. I hate how, I hate a lot of things. I'm not very happy right now with the way that my life has been going. I'm not gonna lie. I have to realign a lot of things in my life. I spin the block on a lot of like habits, overthinking, all types of things that I just really never wanted to get back into doing. So I gotta fix that for myself, and part of that I think is entering a season of isolation yet again. How many times am I gonna have to be isolated, you ask? Every single time until I get the picture, okay? I have been feeling so blah, and I'm not gonna even deny it. I've been feeling so gross. When it comes to healing, I haven't wanted to heal at all. I haven't been working out the way that I've been wanting to. I have still been losing weight because I walk consistently. I haven't been like working out though, which is something that I miss doing. Is that dandruff falling out of my eyebrows? Do I have dry skin in my eyebrows? I can't do this. I've just been realizing the amount of time and effort that I've been putting into relationships that nobody else is putting in. Therefore, why the fuck am I putting it in? Did I mess up this eyebrow? I hope not. But we'll see, I guess. I don't know how to socialize. I don't know how to be friends with people. I don't know how to make friends, because it's so weird going from having a whole bunch of friends when you were the worst version of yourself to having like 0 friends, okay? And I don't mean 0 friends. Like, let me not be dramatic. I have friends, okay? But the amount of friends that I used to have versus the amount of friends that I have now, and we all know that it's quality over quantity. However, I feel like I'm human. I get lonely sometimes. Friends that I have barely have time for me because they have lives, you know what I mean? So it definitely does get tough, especially me now wanting to go back into a season of isolation and me feeling like that's what's going to kind of snap me back into shape. And I think I should have never left the season of isolation to begin with. I think every time that I do, I get sucked back into a society that I think is going to be changed along with me, and that's never how it works. And girl, get your life. I don't trust people, and I really should get that sorted out, because I think the only way that you really can kind of meet people that, you know, are on the same wavelength as you is if you like put yourself out there. And I want to put myself out there. I want to meet people that are on the same wavelength as I am. I want to meet people that are also genuinely into the same things as me, because at the end of the day, I'm so done with my past. I'm tired of it. I want to wash my hands of it. Like the way that I've always wanted my life to be, with like softness and positivity and all that, is like, my past is not reflective of that at all. You know what I mean? And so for me, I think I just need to kind of do what I need to do to manifest that in my life and take action for that to just be what my life is, because a lot of the time I have been the problem in the sense that I allow so much bullshit all of the time, and then I will have moments where I am super strong and I understand what I'm deserving of, and I will act accordingly, and then it takes one situation to mess that up, and that's something that I don't want to do anymore. So it's tough. I think I just need to like be by myself a lot more and like really cultivate a deeper sense of self-love, because girl, as much as I do love myself, there's always room for me to love myself more. I think that I'm so hard on myself. Like, I'm my worst critic, bro. And I think that's something that I really need to, I don't know, fix. Because girl, what is wrong with you? I don't give myself enough grace. I give all these people so many chances to walk all over me, and I don't even give myself a chance to pat myself on the back when I deserve it. Girl, who are you? I don't get it. I do. I feel like I've spent so much time waiting for others to heal with me, or waiting for others to see me in the way that I want them to see me, that I am just waiting, and I'm wasting time. And that's not something that I really want to do anymore. I think sitting in stagnance is just not the move, and I'm learning lessons slowly but surely. I really am. But I need to create and cultivate a plan that is going to work for me and going to be best for me, and I don't see that right now, living the life that I've been living. So I really gotta change some shit around, and I just gotta do the little turtle tuck. I'm back in my shell, bro. Back in my shell. Because at the end of the day, I get so easily distracted by everything and everyone. I'm just tired of negativity, and that's negativity from me, negativity from others. Like, I just wish that people would be more positive, and I can't force people to be positive, because, you know, if you don't want to be positive, that's your own shit. But I, for myself, need to figure out how to be positive and not seek positivity from others. I need to really get back to, you know, being my own voice instead of seeking that validation from other people. Because a lot of the time, that's what everybody else is doing. They just don't want to admit it. You know what I mean? I've been wanting so desperately for like this change in my life that I feel as if I'm expecting others to present to me, and that's something that I've always had issues with. I always want somebody to rescue me in the end, and at the end of the day, like, I gotta be more independent. I gotta be more focused on myself and rescue myself, because who's gonna do it? No one. Not one soul is coming to rescue me, and that's something that I've really worked on trying to understand and keep in my mind, because I always go back to that. I always see all these people who have their friends that, you know, are always like there and supportive, and I always see people with like relationships that are always there and supportive, and I look at my situations and I have legitimately two consistent friends. I have two consistent friends that are there and supportive for me, and don't like dog me. So it's I have one consistent friend that is there for me and is supportive of me and doesn't dog me, like literally one. And it's frustrating because I want softness, bro. I want people in my life who are gonna treat me like I'm a human being, bro. I'm tired of all the extra shit. It's like positivity in this day and age. It's like an illness for people. I don't know what the fuck it is, but people don't want to be positive. People would rather be shitty or mean, or like do the wrong thing and like look at you like weird for doing the right thing, than just be decent people. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. And I'm sure there's gonna be people watching this video like, you've not always been a decent person, because I'm not. I'm the villain in a lot of people's story, and for some reason it's good, and for some reason bullshit. But you know what I mean? Like, it's about growth. We gotta grow, bro. Like, I'm not a perfect person, but I do know for a fact that I'm also not trying to be the same person I was fucking 5 years ago. You know what I mean? The bitch I was 5 years ago was not a nice person. The bitch I was 5 years ago was not somebody who I would even want to be friends with. You know what I mean? At some point, me having growth and being interested in just doing better for myself is going to be worth it, because there are going to be people who are in the same on the same path as me. There are going to be people who want to do the same thing. It's just frustrating now, like being alone and healing. I don't know anyone, bro. Literally anyone going through the same journey as I am. Like, I have like people on my TikTok, you know what I mean? Like, we all post our stuff, but I don't have like anybody in my life right now that is like actively working to heal, or like not. I can't say because I don't know if people are actively working to heal. I'm not saying like I'm in everybody's business, but you know what I mean. Like, they don't. If they are, they're not expressing that to me. So I feel very alone in this journey. I really do. And so I'm trying to make the best of it, and I think that the sense of loneliness is meaningful. I think that it just means I gotta do my season of isolation again, because at the end of the day, like, again, I don't think I was supposed to leave the first 3,000 seasons of isolation that I started. you know, I've been really trying to stay connected to God and not get like swayed, because spiritual warfare is the devil. Spiritual warfare is so real, but I know what I'm about, and I know, you know, I know what I believe in, and I think what I need to do is just focus on that. I need to focus on school. I need to focus on my beliefs, getting closer to God, finding myself. Specifically though, finding myself is like top priority, because I think I've gone through a lot of situations in my life where I genuinely don't know who I am, you know, and not in like, oh my god, what's my birthday, what's my name, but like I genuinely have not allowed myself to learn what makes me happy and what makes me sad, because I've been through so many traumatic situations where I've just kept going instead of healing from it, and so now I have a ton of shit I have to heal from. It's frustrating, it's so frustrating, but it's so necessary. I don't know, I just think that at this point in my life there's no room for negativity. Life has been just so crazy, you know, with school and with being a single mom and with healing, and you got people trying to gaslight you about the way that you feel, and I don't feel like anybody takes me seriously. I feel like I'm misunderstood a lot of the time. I'm trying to find like a career path that I want to actually be in. I'm not like, obviously my YouTube and my podcast and TikTok is pissing me off. I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna do a video about TikTok. My social media ventures are very important to me as well, but I think I need to find something outside of that. You know what I mean? Outside of all of that, career-wise. That's one thing that is bothering me, is I don't know what I want to do with my degree now. Like, I had a solid plan before. I think that that's something that I need to revisit. I don't know. The vibes are just low today, and I just need to think of a plan, come up with a plan for what I want to do with my life, and really just dive deep into this season of isolation and not waste a single second of it, because I always waste time just ruminating about bullshit that doesn't even matter, and at the end of the day it's not going to matter in like a year or two. So I really need to buckle down and stop getting so focused on things that don't mean anything. I'm done seeking validation from others. I'm done asking the opinion of others, and I'm quite honestly done with people volunteering their opinions as well. I don't know what that's about, but I'm fed up, and I think that I need to get to know me, start dating myself, being best friends with myself, and then I can go back out in the world and figure out how to navigate other people, because I think there's a lot of things that I need to deal with first, a lot of things that I need to heal through first before I can even think of building relationships with people. And at the end of the day, like it can get lonely, I'm not gonna lie, being in a season of isolation, but I do remember my last one and how quiet and peaceful it was, and then the second that I stepped out, chaos again. I think this will be good for me. I hope this will be good for me. I know it'll be good for me, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But I love you, beautiful souls, and I will check you out in the next one. I don't know what the next one is gonna be. I do actually have a few story times planned out. There's one where the world is so small, because crawl, one of my exes, oh listen, we'll get into it. You guys know I be spilling the tea, but I have a few story times in mind. If you want to go check out my podcast, I started posting on there again more consistently, more healing stuff on there than I do on here. I want to try to move it over here. I want to try to be more just honest and open with the content that I put out, because I feel like sometimes I try to like fit a specific niche, and like I'm just about to be myself for real. So I love you all, and I will check you out in the next one. Please be sure again to like and subscribe. Also go check out the podcast The Darkest Sunrise on Spotify. If you guys want to go check out my TikTok, Nobody's Baby Mother, you can also do that as well. I be beefing with TikTok, so you know what I'm saying. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.